Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome.
Sam Tripoli.
What is going on,
I
Johnny?
know, it was weird. Some kind of
Johnny,
streaming.
what is going on?
What is happening?
Sam Tripoli.
I don't know what's happening.
on,
I know, it was weird. Some kind of
Johnny,
streaming.
what is going on?
What is happening? I don't know, dude.
What
That
is
was the craziest thing.
happening?
That's
I
so
don't
crazy.
like it, dude. I don't like it.
That
Okay?
wasn't that- It's like disturbing almost.
Johnny,
hearing-
oh my God, dude. You were up for Executive Podcaster of the Year, and now you're out.
Executive podcaster. What is
Yeah,
an
you were
executive
executive producer of a podcast of the year, and now you're out.
I'm,
That mess
I'm,
up, dude. It's the margins are thin if you want to be considered the greatest
I'm fairly
podcast
convicted
producer.
on this. We have never been nominated for any podcast.
anything at all. Nobody talks about us.
No.
Nobody. Guys, welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard. Took us a little longer to get in it, but we're in it, dude.
Yeah, at least we got in it.
Johnny, I gotta go. Somebody's already saying I gotta go. You're not late. You just got here, Kim. We literally just started. You missed the echo.
You missed nothing. Yeah,
You missed nothing
you
at
missed
all.
just screwing up again.
How are you, dude?
I'm good, man. I'm sleepy, but I'm good. I'm good.
Big day tomorrow. Punch Drunk Sports returns for our once every 4 month podcast.
Knock on wood. Hopefully, our quarterly podcast. Yeah,
One of the most powerful, the number one quarterly podcast on planet Earth.
it may well be. Yeah, it's possible.
We're going to get in it. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff tomorrow.
Look what I'm moving. I found one of these babies. Monsters of Comedy with Sam Tripoli.
Oh my God, dude. What a
Ari
crazy.
Shaffir is so young on that.
Oh, how do I look?
Let me see. I mean, do you see?
Do you think I look worse then?
No, I think you've aged very well, my friend, and I'm being genuine.
If I didn't have this gray, I'd be fine. It's
No,
just,
it's not even. I think that's kind of dignified. The gray.
yeah, and it's like weird because like a buddy of mine's, someone sent me a picture of Jason Rouse. He literally looks like crackhead Santa right now.
I mean, how is that any different from?
No, I 100%.
Just the Santa part. He put on weight. Is that what you're saying?
No, he just got this big white beard.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right,
the
yeah.
sign you gave up on Snatch. When you get a big white beard, you've just given up.
Like Letterman. Yeah.
You just gotta like, unless there's a chick out there with a Santa fetish, stick a fork in it.
There must be, right? After
There's
all
gotta be a chick who just wants to bone Santa.
there has to, all the weird shit.
Everyone's into something, dude. There's a website where you could watch whatever you want to watch, and if you want to watch Santa bang Asian chicks, it's out there.
I'm googling it right now. Let me see. I'm not going to bring it up for obvious reason.
I think you should.
Santa Claus broke my ass. That's the title of the first video. Santa broke my ass.
Ho ho ho! Ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. Which is a classic move, dude. Classic move, Johnny. Johnny, for some reason, the last episode exploded for us, and it's basically apparently like people like violence against me.
People love for you to get your stage invaded. Yeah.
And then I got Red Band mad at me because I talked about the incident at the mothership.
Weird take on that, I have to say. Yeah.
Johnny, shut your fucking mouth.
Is
Okay,
he-
can I tell you how I saw it? I'll take the L if everyone thinks I just saw it the same way everybody saw the
Can you turn your
Michael.
phone off? All the dinging.
Johnny, I can't help it. I'm popular.
You lost you also are no longer nominated for Executive Podcaster of the Year.
I was never ever executive.
Well,
I was
none of us are
omnipresence.
omnipotent podcaster
Yeah,
of the year?
I'm an omnipotent.
Omnipresent. That would
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm more like I'm more like the source. I'm way above that.
Oh, you're the clear light as they call it.
I'm just gonna say this. I just saw it the same way everyone saw Michael Rappaport punching Ari in the face. It's what everybody was talking about.
Also inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still funny.
Yeah, it can be. Dude, anybody getting punched in the face is funny.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, we literally talked about an old man attacking me.
But
And
we
I'm the
don't.
bad guy.
Oh, you said, oh, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing in that instance.
Okay. I mean, maybe I think it's more a question of timing. Like maybe don't say it like right then. Maybe like a year from now, be like, you know, it's actually probably a good thing that you got punched in the face a year ago.
No, I said it to him. We were talking. He's like, man, I can't believe I met you under that circumstance. I'm like, it's all good, dude. I love you. But have you been punched in the face before? He goes, no. I go, oh, so it's a good thing. And by the way, everybody the next day was at the comedy club talking. That's the only reason I thought everyone would be talking about.
Yeah. No, it's not that you talk.
People are saying that the Ari Rappaport thing was different because they're both Jews. That was like in house.
Oh, I see. So that's like cleaning up your own street. Is that?
Yeah, that's like taking care of your own backyard.
So I have a bad feeling about what's going on.
I've got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah, everybody super.
Oh yeah. I think that everybody knows. Love that song. That's a great song. Okay, so
he's such a good lead singer. He's just another guy that's like super woke, and you're just like, dude, can we just hear the song, please?
Well, he's just almost like ascended like politics, you know.
Well, he
misses John Lennon. John Lennon was the guy who was also very political, but was the guy who kept him from being kind of indulging his worst tendencies, which were to do like silly love songs and all that shit. You know, that kind of gay shit.
Asian chicks will wreck you, dude. Ask Santa Claus, dude.
What? No, I'm talking about McCartney. McCartney was like a cheese ball. You know what I mean? And Lennon tempered that in him. He and when
listen, when they broke up, different then than it is now. And the reason it's different now is because of Twitter and social media. Politics is everywhere. Back then, you could get political because it wasn't the only thing people heard from you. Now it's just everywhere. So I remember when I went and saw Pearl Jam at what was called then the Thomas and Mack Center at UNLV. And I remember he's on stage. He's just like, I don't understand why people just do this all day. He's talking about slot machines. I'm like, asshole, this is how everyone makes their money here. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can just go up there and verbally jerk off on stage and make us pay $100 to see that. Okay. Just sing, dude.
Well, it's funny you bring this up. Okay, so I'll come back to the Pratt thing. You bring this up because there's a big story this week about the Black Crowes concert. They walked like half of their crowd. Okay, so on the screen at the show came up their logo, a black crow dressed as Uncle Sam. So people start naturally chanting USA, USA. And now I haven't found video of the actual moment, but the lead singer for the Black Crowes, I think it's Chris Robinson, says, "What do you guys have to be so proud of? You know, what is this? It's kind of a low time for America, you know." And people just start walking, dude. Like in droves, they walk this crowd. I'll play. This is kind of a recap of the whole.
It is weird that they have that up there. Like, what are you talking? Oh, wow, he's looking good.
Yeah, he's not looking good.
A Black Crowes concert in Florida turned chaotic after fans started chanting USA when an Uncle Sam image appeared on screen. Singer Chris Robinson pushed back, asking what Americans had to be so proud of right now, triggering boos from the crowd. As fans began walking out, Robinson doubled down, saying,
"All of us have real faith. And for those of you booing us, some of us are not afraid. And we most assuredly are not ignorant. So, thank you."
A Black Crowes concert.
So there's also, I'll just show you, there's also footage of these people walking out. And dude, they walked a lot of people. Here's the footage of people walking. Look at how many people leave after this.
There's a lot of people.
I just can't look, dude. It gets worse. It's just a steady stream of people just out. We're out, dude.
I mean, dude, how much money did you drop on those tickets?
I know, to leave. I hope it was near the end.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I get it, dude. I get his point.
Like, I'm out of here, baby.
I get his point. I mean, like, we're bombing the shit out of brown people. Like, I think when people chant USA, they're talking about their community, their neighbors, and all that stuff. Right. I don't think anyone's like, our government is great. I think
a lot of people are talking about the military when they do that, you know.
That's definitely possible. And that would be like insanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, listen, dude, the extremes on both sides are fully stupid.
Yes. Oh, of course.
Johnny, can we get a new like graphic where we hit 10 minutes and you can just hit like a fucking starburst that we're past the 10 minutes that YouTube is monitoring us?
Is that? I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, these kids have it so easy. You know, back in my day, we couldn't talk about anything. We could only talk about how great black people are and how gays are unicorns. And women should be able to have as many abortions and sling pee as they want. That was back in my day. Now you guys can talk about reptilians and black fatigue and whores.
No, I thought this too. Maybe it was World Cup sport, but it's Florida.
People say turn my mic down. Okay, I'll just sit back here, see how it goes.
It's that Yeti, dude. You got to turn. You have to turn.
Your Yeti.
It runs hot.
Runs hot.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever caught yourself doing it outside of a sporting event, doing a USA chant anywhere? Like, no, right? Probably not.
No. I'm actually someone that doesn't like when that military shit pops up because I know it's brainwashing. Trying to convince poor people that it's noble to go be fucking stormtroopers for the bankers. Lou, you love your country? Well, why don't you join the military and go be thrown into the meat grinder for bankers?
And you
go attack brown people who've done nothing to you.
This idea of having a large standing army too, not just like an army that you raised when there's conflict, but a standing army, is especially in America kind of a modern thing. You know, that was something that the founders kind of feared, this idea of having a standing army, because they're like, well, if you have a standing army, obviously it's going to be turned against the people at some point. So it's also kind of fighting that tendency of Americans not to want to have a large standing army, I think. With, you know, as you said,
a large part of your population is incapable of questioning authority. You know why? Because they're just super simple, nice people, and because they want to screw people. But you know, it's crazy to me. It's like this election right now. I'm just listening to all these libtards do mental gymnastics to like think that what's happening is just normal and is totally okay. It cracks me up. I had a friend of mine, you know, again, Facebook is the worst, dude. There's people who knew you back in the day that are a little too comfortable with saying nasty shit to you on the internet, right?
100%, yeah.
And just listening, I had this one chick who's super smart. She'd always come to the comedy store with a book. She's super smart. She's like, I can't stop laughing at the comments. Like these people don't know about modern election processes. I'm like, a modern election processes? Dude, third world countries get their elections done 2 hours to 5 hours.
Yeah.
37 days.
Totally.
And what they want you to do, Johnny, is they want you to believe that the people whose whole identity is politics forgot to vote. Like they got in late, their votes in late. This is their identity. Their politics, their ideology, it's their identity. It's what they live for.
Yeah, it's funny because I heard them debate this on a couple of the news networks because Republicans really encouraged their people to vote in person, not by mail. And the Democrats were mostly encouraging their people to vote by mail.
Yes, that way they can say we're getting all these votes in.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's so obvious.
I don't know what you can do if you're on the other side when you're not in charge. There's not really much you can do. I mean, yeah, show up, but like,
listen, nobody's gonna change it because they want red state, blue state, so no one comes together and gets along. Now, what everybody think is happening because of Kelshi and Polymarket is that they're trying to get Nidya Raman up into number 2. That's not what they're doing. What they really want to do is get Karen Bass over 50%, so there's no runoff election.
I don't think so. I don't think that's possible.
I disagree with you.
Well, it's because the vote that's been coming in is way bigger for Raman then it's not like showing a huge
I've been told it's all for Karen Bass.
Well, I mean, we're looking at right here. Here's a big. This is when it went from 39 to 42, and there's a huge. Bass went from 117,000 to 130,000. Ramen went from 61,000 to 71,000.
Johnny,
Let me just say this thing.
Because you're wrong.
No, but I'm not talking about this part. Can I just say this? Ramen gained 10,000 votes. Bass gained about a little less than 13. Spencer Pratt gained 0 votes in that drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero. Even Adam Miller got votes. He got like 1,200 votes. Spencer Pratt got 0 votes. How is that possible? Thousands of votes.
And it's just like if you don't stand on integrity and truth, you got nothing.
Nothing.
And if you're willing to completely manipulate the system so you can win, you have nothing. You have nothing. And I'm just going to tell you, dude, I mean, and this is just the primary. What do you think's going to happen if we get to the real thing?
Forget about it.
And it's just unbelievable. So everyone's like, stupid conservatives. They can't that. I'm like, bro, I did the same thing for Thomas Massie, and I'm not a Thomas Massie guy. Okay? They did the exact same thing. All the votes came in late for his challenger.
Biden. That happened with Biden, dude.
Yep. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's like, and it's also to the point where it's like, this is a process of like, why are you even voting?
Yeah. Yeah. Which is, I struggle with that, man.
By the way, this is Benny Johnson, and just the freeze frame looks as gay as shit. Right?
I struggle with that though. Like voting
being gay as shit.
Oh boy. I mean, that's a whole different thing.
That's a fight, Johnny. That is a fight.
It's a fight to the death. It's my own personal
Johnny's
Vietnam.
fighting his homosexuality.
Yeah, it's my
Dude,
own.
This is the month. Just try for 1 month, Johnny. Just try to get weird for 1 month. At the end of the month, you decide if you still have pride.
Yeah, my own personal Vietnam. Okay, so this is, as you said, Benny Johnson.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're outside of a very important place here in California. You'll see it's just home to a Porta John
Porta potties.
Empty parking lot. But inside of this empty parking lot is something really important in the state of California. As you can see here, we have registered voters. 26 registered voters for this exact location, 100 Sunset Avenue in Venice. 26 registered voters. Right here, according to the registrar and the Secretary of State. 26 people registered to a Porta John and an empty parking lot. Where do their ballots go exactly?
So who are they cast for? I mean, it's obvious, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. And you're talking about a group of people that have been accused of stealing $300 billion from California over years. You're talking about a group of people that took $100 million from fire aid victims and kept the money. Like, do you not think they'll rip it off? Do you think they won't lie, cheat, and steal? Like, it's absolutely hilarious. And then, like, people are like, voting stupid. Yeah, but this is blatant. At least try harder. I mean, we're using digital voting. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, and Spencer Pratt has now been passed by Nithya Raman in all of the trading markets, which I get what you say about like people rigging those before voting, but after people have already cast their votes, what's the incentive? But clearly somebody thinks that, or maybe knows that this thing is being rigged against him because he's dropped down to 9% now.
Well,
Nithya
it's
Raman's
also,
21.
Johnny, it also is just, again, propaganda to get you to believe it's possible. That's what this is all about. They have to get you to believe that's possible, that she could end up getting second. Like, you don't get to cry and concede and then get brought back in. Once you cry, you're out.
Yeah, I totally agree, dude. Yeah.
Once you cry, you're done. Do you want your mayor crying?
That was Al Gore's mistake. When he was essentially giving up, and then he tried to come back out.
That whole thing is, again, it's the same thing the Republicans did. And that's why people are like, oh, the Republicans can do it. Yeah, dude, nobody likes it when they do it either. I'm old enough to remember people losing their mind when Spencer when George Bush won, and because they knew 9/11 was coming. It's the same thing with George Bush. They needed George Bush in so they could get the Ukraine going.
Absolutely.
And COVID, really, to kick COVID off. And even though Trump is a COVID president too, and he's garbage, you know, these people just don't. It's so funny. They only see what pisses them off. They don't really see everything I say, because if they agree with it, it doesn't register with them. It's only when they don't agree with it that they lose their freaking mind, and then it becomes a thing. But I've been teeing off on Trump. I've been teeing off on rhinos. I've been teeing off on neocons. I've been like, dude, I murk everybody. This notion that I'm a conservative is ridiculous. It's just stupid.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And it's just like, this is the most blatant version we've ever seen.
Did you see this on MSNBC? I don't know what we call it anymore. MS Now, is that what you call it? So now one of these guys, I'm not sure if he's not like a character, you know, like playing a part, but this was pretty funny.
Because he's speaking out against.
This is in LA. They're doing a live.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They're live from one, like, looks like Pratt, like a campaign party or something.
Yeah, and some were gay though, super gay.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everyone around them is super gay. This is like a West Hollywood Spencer Pratt thing.
Yeah, there's something weird going on here.
Because he's speaking out against communism and socialism, and it is a real big problem in our cities, especially in LA, where it's turned to crap. It's not an accident. They're doing it by design. Karen Bass wants to destroy our city, and it's nice to see someone like Spencer Pratt.
I can simplify it because those buzzwords are like they melt the brains of like left, you know, leaning people.
He's right.
So let's just say it this way: he doesn't want a human feces to be a part of your life. Yeah. He doesn't want homeless children outside.
Totally.
Homeless
Thank
people
you.
Outside. Oh,
We
you
have-
didn't
no.
like that.
Oh,
she ran away.
Oh, he got her, dude. He got her, dude. He got her.
Yep.
He got her, dude.
Got her.
That guy's great, dude. Ah, look at you. You're walking away. You're such a loser.
Listen,
don't
Liz,
appreciate you, ma'am.
I got
Yeah.
it. Thank
Oh,
you for
dude. The
having
only
me.
one that
So
can beat a
well.
liberal woman is a gay man.
Yeah, you're so right, bro. He dunked on her.
He just
No, there's
dunked
one
on
more.
her,
It's
dude.
It's a black lesbian. We learned that at that town hall meeting a couple of months back.
Yeah, the gays are our only hope.
He
I
seems
just
to
want to
just.
shout out June Cutter, the chief of staff of Spencer.
I don't
She's
know.
incredible.
Thank you. Okay, Hallie.
There's
I
some
would
weirdness
say that
going on.
clearly they're-
No, it's great. Just
Thank you.
drunk
He
gays.
doesn't want a human feces to be a part of your life. Yeah. He doesn't want
In her ear, they're
homeless
like,
children
wrap it up,
outside.
wrap it up. Get out of there. Get out of there.
No.
You're getting heavy fire. Get out.
He doesn't want homeless
Okay,
people outside of
we
the elementary
appreciate you.
schools having
Can I get a
sex.
shout out? real
He
quick?
got it in, dude. He got it in. Yeah.
So good, man. Good for him. Good for him.
I hope that guy got all the man ass that night. That
Yeah.
guy's a hero. Do you ever know that you're my hero? Someone put that together, dude. Yes, the Power Gays truck, dude. And MS now, dude. Johnny, you want to talk about crazy? Dana told me, did you see Ari Shafir was on MSNBC?
No. What?
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me try to find.
Dana's sleeping, or else I would ask her. Ari Shafir on MSNBC.
No way.
Oh my God. It's so funny, dude.
no,
Ari is the best.
Really?
Oh my God.
MSNBC, or sure, or MSN, whatever they call it now.
Can I run and go ask Dana real quick?
Yeah. I'll talk to people about our friends at Hims as soon as I bring that up. Hims has been sponsoring us for a while now, and they're going to keep sponsoring us because they're a fantastic partner. XG was losing his hair. He was starting to look bald, and now he ain't bald no more. It worked. It really works. Just give me a second here, pulling it up. When thinning starts, it's not just your hair that takes a hit. It can change how you feel day in and day out. Hims makes it simple to take control of hair regrowth and personalized care that fits your life. That's exactly what XG did. He said he just drops a little dab on top, and he had are you back? He had fabulous results. You can check out their website here. It is it's as simple as just clicking on that, and then you can get personalized access to prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. They use doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Again, you should not have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. You can have Hims bring expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Find the right hair regrowth treatment plan for you with flexible subscription options, access to 24/7 provider support, and once-a-day treatment options that fit your daily routine. Think of Hims as a digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. For simple online access, again, to a personalized and affordable hair care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/brokensim. That's hims.com/brokensim for your free online visit. hims.com/brokensim.
Thank you, Hims. Thank you.
Featured products include...
Johnny, they're not putting the video out. Unbelievable.
Oh, hold on. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety info. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. What video of what? What do you mean? Of Ari?
Ari Shapiro was on Ari Mandel Mambel on MSNBC, and you can't find the video. It's
What
nowhere.
was he talking about?
So I don't know what they were talking about, but the guy Ari goes, well, what does it feel like to just come, you're here on your mainstream media, you're just coming in and then you're leaving. And Ari goes, oh, I come in all the time and leave.
What's the guy's name again?
Ari Mambel?
Melber? Is that somebody?
Maybe.
Melber? Ari Melber. That's somebody. Okay. Not Mandel. Ari Melber, Ari Shafir. That's going to be hard to search for, but let me try. Yeah, I don't see it. That's annoying.
Yeah, because he made that joke. They don't want it out, which is hilarious.
When was it? Was it like today?
It was yesterday.
Okay. Well, we can't pull it up. Thanks, Sam.
You can't pull it up. You thank you.
If anybody finds it, please drop a link or something in the chat.
If you guys find it, drop a link.
You'll be commenter of the month.
So Johnny,
yeah.
Do you have any stories you want to talk about, or can I get in some 2 seconds?
Stories, but yeah, please.
So, anyways, we did Comedy Chaos the other day. It was great, and
I heard it was a really good show. Yeah.
This is what happens, Johnny, because the Comedy Store, which is Mecca, and I love everybody there, but it's overcrowded with promoters now, and nobody's doing anything original promoting. They're all just doing Comedy Chaoses, right? So what happens every time is we book a show 2 weeks out, and then it trickles in, and then about 2 days before we get over 200 and some tickets, which in any other place would be amazing. But when it's, when it sits 300 and something, people are like, oh, we wish you sold more tickets. The problem is there's so many shows there that week, and so many of the same comics are on each show. And the big problem I have is, like, I have so much shit going on. So much shit. Like, I'm crushing it.
If you don't, and you don't
I'm
mind saying
crushing it. Okay. That I can't focus on booking a show 2 months in advance. It's like the 7th or 8th thing I got going on. Right. So anyways, but what happens is 2 weeks out, Dana is just grinding me. And like 2 days out, I'm just getting murdered to the point I want to fake my own death. Okay. I want to disappear, move to the country, start a new family in Mexico. And then what happens day up? We sell a bunch of tickets. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just don't know if I can do the show anymore.
You think it might be over?
It might be over, dude.
Oh, wow. You're hearing it here first, folks. It may be the end of Comedy Chaos. Comedy Chaos no more.
Somebody asked, when's my Story Wars coming out? I didn't do well. So just expect, I would say it's the greatest show that I did not do well on. I just didn't hit. I finally learned how to play the game at the end of that episode. So now I know how to play the game.
I've never seen it, so I don't know quite the format. What do you mean you figured it out at the end?
Well, the key is to tell a true story that they can't tell it's your story. My problem is I tell the greatest stories and they all know it's my story.
Because it's like meth and weird.
It's like acid, dudes trying to get each other pregnant, stuff like that.
Well, that's funny too, that it's obvious.
It's hilarious, but I get no points.
Yeah. Oh, so you mean you didn't do well like playing a game? Is that what you're saying?
You know, it's like, here's the thing, Johnny. Like, I'm an outsider. I'm on this show. People on this show like my comedy, right? But then I go into other ecosystems and there's a different vibe. And I have to learn the vibe on the go. So by the end, they get me. But early on, I'm just throwing out shit and everyone's staring at me. And I get it. It's been happening my whole fucking life. I come in, everyone's like, dude, this guy's got weird energy. And I'll explain that to you in a few. He's got weird energy. You know, he's got dark around. He's
explain your weird energy to me.
Well, I'm going to explain to you why I say that.
Oh,
if you would shut your mouth.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with your weird energy, Sam.
Oh, really, John?
Intimately, yes.
You're just mean. Okay. So, anyways, it's a great show. I went on there. At first it was slow, and then I started going really well at the end. But I had the lowest points. I just struggled. But the show is hilarious. It's a great show. They crushed. They got that thing down. That thing is a fine-tuned machine. Why am I bringing that up to you?
You said you had a thing for me to shut up so you could talk about it, but I don't know what it was.
Oh. So anyways, the reason I bring up my energy, right? The reason I bring up my energy is because at the Comedy Store during Comedy Chaos, Amir K brings Marcelo Henderson to the show. Do you know who that is?
Is that the SNL guy?
Yeah. And he comes to the back. And you couldn't meet a nicer person if you tried.
Hernandez.
What'd I say?
Henderson.
Hernandez. I said Hernandez.
You said
okay.
Henderson.
Fine. I'm an asshole. Okay.
At least,
you know,
at least Hispanic sounding name. Henderson.
Hernandez. You couldn't meet a nicer person in your life. And and he's got the best energy you've ever felt. And I go, oh, this is what positive energy is like. This is what, you know, like people, they're drawn to him. He's a nice guy, super fucking humble. And I was talking to Amir K. Amir opens for him on the road occasionally. And he says his whole room is just chicks, just hot chicks.
And he's young too.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to be living his best life. And he's this great storyteller. And he just crushes. And the funniest thing was he was at the Comedy Store and Sebastian was there. So they were talking. So the guy who does Sebastian was talking to Sebastian. I wouldn't doubt if you see where Sebastian comes on Saturday Night Live and they're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Is that a thing that people think he does his act?
You haven't seen the famous video? We can't show here because they'll copyright us.
No. I mean, do people think that Marcelo is doing?
Marcelo does Sebastian on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, is he the guy? Oh, I didn't. You see, Sebastian getting like that big that somebody's doing him on SNL is kind of a new thing to me.
Yeah, it's weird. I used to co-headline with the guy. Now he's playing arenas. I play gay bars in Jacksonville.
Didn't he give you that? He's the one who gave you that old Mustang, right? When you needed
No.
Was it not him? Oh, who was it?
No, that was Pablo Francisco.
Oh, okay. I get them confused.
I get them confused. I don't get them confused. But he went up and he's super crushed.
I heard, dude. Yeah, everybody, like 3 different people told that to me independently that he was there and he just destroyed.
Yeah, he's just got, I mean, he comes out and I set it up so they don't know who it is, and I drop his name and they clap, and then he walks out and everyone goes fucking nuts. Like nuts. He's on the trajectory. He's there.
He's a big star.
He's going to get a big movie for him to do, and then he'll be a movie star. And then Chad Zumach's like, yeah, he used to ask me to open for me. And I'm like, and you did? And he's like, nope. I go, that's the most Chad Zumach shit I've ever heard in my life. That's just straight up Chad Zumach. Hey, you got good energy. You look like a good guy. You can't open for me.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that to taint.
Sorry, guys. I got to go back out and fucking go back to the Dabbleverse. I did say the Henderson. Sorry, dude.
Is there something
Hernandez?
Is there something to that though, Sam? That if somebody's that off of your vibe, that it could be like bad for you if you're headlining.
Yeah, you want to talk about my entire comedy career?
Right, but what I'm saying, I'm just being generous to Chad. Like, is it possible maybe he was not wrong about that? Like, if he was trying to.
Yeah, of course. Over. But, you know, like, so, Johnny, when I first got to the LA, I had a moment at the Improv. I probably told this story, but I'll tell it again. I had a moment at the Improv where I was a young comic, and there was like 2 comics and the manager. I'm not going to say anyone's name. And they were having a conversation. And every time I butted in, they would just like look at me like, why are you talking? And it kind of affected me. Because I'm like, oh, you don't want to hear what I have to say because I'm an open micer to you. Which I was. But it's like, what is your value? What do you bring? You know, why are you having this conversation with us? You're not on our level.
Uncool.
So I always remember that. And I always remember be kind to newcomers. To people who are new to comedy, because you never know if they're going to blow up or not. Now, obviously, I didn't.
Well, that's not the reason to be nice to people, because they might be able to help you someday.
Well, nice, no, because I mean, Johnny, we're in the industry, you dumbass. I'm not talking about a homeless person. I'm talking about an industry where people are trying to blow up.
But I love that that's such a Hollywood take. Like, be nice to them because someday they may be super famous and can help you. You know,
Johnny, you're the dumbest of dumb fucks. I just want you to know that.
That's
like
so
I'm talking about comedy industry. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They can help
because
you
Johnny. Okay, Johnny. The whole point of the conversation is that when I was an open micer, they didn't see any value in me.
I understand.
And I'm like, you never know who's going to be who when they blow up. Maybe you don't get it. Maybe you're thinking I'm being a shallow guy, even though I'm the kindest guy out there, and you're making it into something that it's not.
No, you are. I know for a fact that you're nice to everybody. People that couldn't possibly ever hope to have.
Ever. That's how you know you're a good person, when you help people that will never be able to repay you.
The way you said it was, it hit me very funny, Sam.
Well, the reason I'm okay.
What you're so personally offended? Like it's just
because you're saying I'm a phony fuck, which is fine. I'm not upset.
What you said is kind of phony. A little.
I'm a phony fuck.
No,
so listen,
no, I don't think that.
The reason I'm saying this is because like I got treated like shit, so I'm like I'm gonna treat everybody with kindness. And then what happened was
nice people, not, and I just want to clarify, you're doing it not because of they might be able to help you eventually. But
but there's a reason I'm saying this.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, there's a reason I'm saying this. And the reason I'm saying it is because at some point, the only shows and any TV appearance I was getting, it was all my friends who I knew as open micers. So, you know, to sit there and to go, oh, what's this person's value or that person's value? It's like everyone has value. And just because someone isn't going to necessarily blow up doesn't mean that you can't show them kindness. And that's what I was trying to say.
I like that.
People are asking when the return of the Sith is coming out. That's tomorrow.
Return of what?
The Sith. That's the 2 guys that were on yesterday.
Oh, yeah. That was
Royce
a good pod.
And Mersh.
Really good pod.
The Sith. We break down the wonderful place called the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, we get into the Dabbleverse. I don't know much about that. I have to be, except for Chad.
The Dabbleverse is based off of when Chrissy Mayer asked. She had Stuttering Chant on, and she's like, she brought up stand-up comedy. And she goes, "So do you dabble in stand-up comedy?" He goes, "Do I dabble? I'm a professional comedian.
Really?
I've been touring." So that's where the Dabbleverse came up.
I had no idea. That's funny.
And then poor Stuttering John just gets murked by everybody forever. And it was so funny because I used to know Stuttering John back in the day. And then when Trump was coming up, he just started attacking me on the internet, and he's very sensitive about his stand-up.
John?
Yeah.
It's funny because he used to be on Punch Drunk like rather frequently, right?
So he started insulting my intelligence. And then I made a joke, and I don't remember the exact wording of it, but it was basically along the lines of, my intelligence is like your stand-up. We're doing the best we can. And he just fucking lost it, dude. Just fucking and just waged war against me for the rest of his life. It's just
some kind of genius. Like, what is he even thinking?
Well, he's like, I graduated from, I forget what Ivy League school it was. NYC. I graduated from NYCU or whatever it's called.
NYU? Did he go to NYU?
NYU. Where'd you graduate from? I'm like, doesn't matter. You made as a stutterer, which is fine. I don't care. Good for you, dude. It's like you were on two of the biggest shows of all time. Howard Stern and Jay Leno's Tonight Show. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
like, dude, that's amazing. I don't care, but just don't start insulting people on the internet if you're super sensitive.
Well, yeah, it's and I always kind of liked him on Stern. I thought he played an important role. He probably, he chased the money going to Leno, didn't he? But you had to do that,
Dude, it was a lot of money.
Yeah, you had to. But I don't know. That's disappointing to hear because I kind of liked him. I thought he was funny. That's too bad. Are any of the shows in that Dabbleverse like big shows?
I mean, Kevin Brennan's crushing it.
Oh yeah, he's killing it. Yeah.
And everyone tries to beat Kevin Brennan, but he's just so good at it.
No, he's the champ at that. Yeah.
He is the champ.
Why don't you see
he's Mordor of the Dabbleverse.
Why isn't he on more roasts and stuff? He would be great at that, right? Don't you think?
I just think he just is a lone gunman. He's just his own guy.
He's kind of
he just does his own. What? Yeah, he is a Stanhope type.
Yeah,
for sure, dude. And he's super fast, and it's super funny. And I remember when he came on Punch Drunk, he'd just gotten kicked off of the crab feast because he was dropping M bombs and F bombs.
What's this guy? This guy says I was in diapers when John was on Stern. I was a young man, but I was like in my teens. I watched, dude. The E Show was my favorite thing to sneak off at night and watch.
Johnny used to pound his pud to Howard Stern's show.
Hey man, when
Johnny, did you have to time it so that you finish when the chick was on and not Howard Stern's face?
Yeah, well, you got to be real careful. The dicey proposition trying to jerk off the
Johnny. Is that green screen your new 118?
That's not an easy green screen. It is the projector. It's a projector screen.
Johnny, what room are you putting your big television on?
It's already up. It's in a giant. We have a big entertainment room. You got to come over. It's gonna be cool. It'll be really.
You never invite me over, Johnny. One time I had to take a shit and you wouldn't even let me in.
We haven't moved in yet. Well, that was in my rat infested apartment days.
You wouldn't even let me drop a deuce, and I was gonna blow it out.
That was people, dude. It's so you got me in a little trouble there because there used to be. When I first moved to that place.
What do you mean I got you in trouble?
I'll
you got me in trouble. I almost shit my pants.
What? You're like 3 blocks from the studio when you did that.
Johnny, it was that guy. I got a mud cat looking for daylight. You think I can drive 3 blocks?
When I first moved into that place, they were trying to turn over the people who lived there because there were a lot of like sketchy people, let's say.
Of course.
And one of the guys was a drug dealer. And people used to show up to our gate banging on.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
They used to show up to that gate banging on it and shouting his name, like I think it was Steven, like just any hour of night and I lived right next. My room was the first unit, so I was right next to that gate, and I just hear people screaming for Steven and shaking that gate. So Steven left, and then you come banging on the gate, Johnny, and I'm like, oh God, I'm like kicked out.
Do you think Steven got mad? Thought you were trying to get on his turf?
Well, no, he was out.
We got a new drug dealer in the complex.
He was out by then, so I was worried that you might get me kicked out. People would think
you were worried that me yelling, "Hey, I got to take a shit," is code for sell me drugs?
I forgot. Yeah, you were going, Johnny, I gotta take a shit. I was just like, go to the studio, bro.
Johnny, that's so mean.
And well,
that is so mean.
Well, there was something going on too. Like, I can't remember. There was something going on in the bathroom at that point too, and I can't remember what it was.
Johnny, there's dudes in the comment section saying they have massive crushes on you.
It might have been really messy.
What?
My bathroom, and I just
Johnny, do you think when I'm about to go unholy on your toilet, I give a shit about how messy your place is?
I know, but I do. I give a shit.
I would walk through a fucking junkyard to drop a proper deuce in a place you're supposed to do it.
This guy says, Chip Wellington says, Sam's always shitting.
I am, dude. And one of my daughters does it all the time. We're like, again, dude? She's like, boom, bang it out, bro.
Got it from you, man.
That's how I know she's my kid. She shits so much.
Did you see that? So it seems like Thomas Massie's just he's saying he's going to go YOLO these last few months of his term. Thomas Massie. He's now said, he tweeted this today. This morning, he said,
there's a lot of straight guys in the comment section that want to have gay sex with you. It's very weird.
Yeah, that's really.
And it is Pride Month. You should try it. Johnny, do you understand how big this podcast would be if you just said, listen, Pride Month, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to go in. I'm going to wreck some shitters.
Sam.
And I'll give you analysis at the end. This podcast would be so big.
Your name is on the pod. Nothing could help more than you. Engaging in those kind of
Johnny, you go first, and then I'll try.
So Thomas Massie tweeted today. He said, on June 8th, I'm going to speak on the floor of the House to honor and memorialize the brave crew of the USS Liberty, who died and were wounded in an unprovoked attack by Israel on June 8th, 1967. Catch my speech on C-SPAN. So he's going to speak in honor of the crew of the USS Liberty on the floor of the House.
Oh, I love it. Just go scorch earth, dude.
Why does he must feel pretty confident he's protected, which is interesting to me.
The Freemasons must be going to the Zionists. Don't even think about it.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if there's like a turf situation there.
There's always a turf. It's like the Jets. When you're a jet all the way to you. That's Freemasons, Zionists, and Jesuits. When you're a jet, you're a jet. Who the Jets taking on? Who were they taking on?
With the Sharks. We're coming for you, Massie. We're gonna get you and your Mason guys. We're coming for you.
There. That was my Epstein also. So I only have one.
But every Freemason I meet, they're in great shape. Every Zionist I meet, not in great shape.
Your body is a temple, and I think they take that seriously. Did you see that someone
Jets versus Sharks?
Isn't it the Sharks? Oh, the Sharks is what he said. There's a guy, the chief exorcist of the Archdiocese of
Dude, you see this?
Yeah, is talking about what we might see with respect to aliens coming up. Now,
yeah, dude.
I don't know if this guy is who he's said to be.
Oh my God, he looks like the alien that they're showing. Look at that.
Monsignor Stephen Rossetti.
Oh, dude, how did you give a kid that name? Could Stephen Rossetti ever go work at Burger King? Hi, Steve Rossetti. Would you like to supersize your order?
What is wrong with Stephen Rossetti? That's kind of a normal name, isn't it?
Rossetti? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Just Italian.
You said when you said Mansoor.
Monsignor. That's like a religious title. I
okay, respect.
Like, what does that mean? Let's see what it means. Monsignor is an honorary ecclesiastical title given by the Pope to a Catholic priest in recognition of distinguished service or church leadership. So there you go.
Demons indeed can break into the physical world, and at times they can be seen. We actually have some photos of such things, and that we have documented that. Sometimes people will see shadow men. Many people who are possessed will see indistinct dark shadows, possessed houses, globes of light, all sorts of things, and more direct manifestations, evil hands. We've seen that. And actually, images of beast-like creatures. So at times, demons will be manifest in this world. I had an incident not too long ago where someone who had a particular gift, and we documented that gift, and she was shown a picture of a UFO. She said it's a demon. There's no question in my mind, personally. Again, the demons.
So yeah, he's suggesting that a lot of what we're going to see with this disclosure might actually be demonic rather than
Johnny. We know that.
Well, I'm kind of torn on whether it's just totally fake and gay, or if it's demons. You know,
it's fake and gay, and it's demons. It's both.
Can it be both?
Yes, Johnny. Do you know what Monsieur means? It's according to Chad Warren 9677. Yeah, Monsignor means you have a monster wiener.
A megalo penis.
Yeah, I met somebody with megalo penis.
Yeah, you should share that story. Again, I think it wouldn't be out yet. So yeah, tell us about the megalo penis.
Well, I was at the La Jolla Comedy Store, and I was blessed to be part of the 50th anniversary of the world famous Comedy Store, and Vicky Barbalak, who is extremely funny, dude. Like, she's a great comic. I was watching her set. It's like, it's fun to be able to see your friends after a long time and how good they get as comics. She crushed. And she was doing a joke about how her Lou, the keyboardist down there, has a super dick. What's it called?
Super dick, megalo penis?
Megalo penis. Has a megalo penis. And it's so big that it caused him to have a stroke one time.
That's mega dick, dude.
That's such a mega dick, dude.
How big was it?
I kept asking her, and she wouldn't give me a serious answer. I'm like, is it giant? Has Lou got a snuffleupagus down there?
I want to know how it tastes, too.
What?
No, I'm just doing the
Johnny, gay pride Johnny. Yeah, I'm doing it, dude. Gay pride Johnny wants to know how old man dick tastes. Thank you, Johnny.
Wait, so that's verified medical information that he got a stroke.
That's what she told me.
Clot thrown up from his dick.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Or lack of fucking blood.
Well, yeah.
Because it's such a fat hog.
I mean, you hear that, right? With guys that are really tall as they age, they get blood clots because the circulation doesn't,
Yeah, that's going to happen with me. My leg circulation that's the strangest thing I've heard all day. Dude, my leg is bad, dude. I wouldn't doubt at some point they got cut it off. I'm going to have a robot leg at some point.
That's so sad. You'd be like, Leslie.
It is sad.
Remember Leslie?
Imagine the angles I can get when I'm in the senior citizen home just plowing. Like, I'll be able to leg that will be able to go doot, 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 doot. Just working angles. I could set it up on so I can just bang in the corner.
You can also smuggle drugs into your into your hollow thing. So if you decide to just ever let it go one day,
and just be like, I need this money, send me to Mexico.
Yeah, you could like smuggle shit. And
then I'll just do my famous French guy with cerebral palsy walk that just throws everybody off.
Dude, that's what I do that with homeless people now. If I ever encounter like what I feel might be an aggressive homeless person on the streets, I think somebody has a bit like this, but I've been doing this for years.
You out crazy them.
A little, yeah. I'll like start talking to myself, like just start rambling shit, but under my breath, kind of like.
Johnny, give us an example. I'm a crazy crackhead, and I'm walking by you. I'm going, tweaking.
Well, no, I promise you, I do. I'll be like, well, I just don't know. I mean, maybe we can take it over there. I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock, and like I'm well past them. I'm just having full blown conversation with
Johnny. Why don't you do karate katas?
And that was my greatest strength when I was in karate was katas. I have multiple trophies from karate.
Johnny, will you look up the video where the robot kicks the kid? The Japanese robot kicks the Japanese kid.
Robot kicking a kid?
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Why have I not seen this? Is it got blue hair, this robot?
No, I think so. It's like dressed up like Dragon Ball Z or some shit.
It's like gay pride, honestly. It's got like a rainbow.
A gay robot karate kicking a kid totally makes sense. Oh, there it is, dude. Yeah, it does look like gay pride. The Japanese are really into the gays. Look at this. Johnny, it's doing karate katas. Everyone laughed. Everybody laughed, dude. Everybody laughed. The Japanese, look at it. Look at it. He's like, what have I done? What have I done?
Oh,
what have I done?
That's a great song, by the way.
What is that?
Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. You know that song? It's a great song. Yes, you do. The song about Rasputin. Listen again.
Dude, that might be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. He just drops kicked that kid.
And he, most impressive, he maintained his balance. This robot.
He hit it, and then he got back and ready in case the kid attacked.
Yeah, he was.
Then he's kind of shocked. Look at this. Look at that. He's like, "Oh shit, I messed up." Anyways, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. He just starts walking backwards.
Stick his wind out.
What have I done? It's like when
the-
Frankenstein realizes he's ugly and nobody wants to be with him.
You ever remember the first time?
I mean, dude, he came around and just went wham, dude.
Got him, dude. Yeah. Do you remember the first time you had your wind taken out like that? It's pretty scary.
Yes, it is scary. Johnny, I was talking about, you remember when I talked about the time I got stung by a bee as a kid and I cried? And then I recently got stung by a bee and I didn't cry.
That's progress, Sam. That's what we call that.
I feel like I'm an adult now. I'm all grown up.
I remember I got thrown off a horse. I was probably like 6 or something. And I got really hit me right in the stomach when I landed. And man, that was, I tried to stand up and I just couldn't stand up. I was like doubled over.
Did you cry?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I tried hard not to as a kid.
Did your dad yell homophobic slurs at you and tell you to man up?
Probably. Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
One of Bill Burr's best jokes is when he's defending Don Sterling, and he's like, his grandparents kicked Indians off his land. What do you expect from this guy? Just imagine that. He's 80. His grandparents would be 130. That means his great-grandparents were at least 170 years ago. I mean, dude, think about that.
Yeah, no, that's
170 years ago, you are dropping slurs, dude. You're like a Tony Hinchcliffe roast.
Did you see? This is amazing. So there's this store called Buy for Less.
Buys for less?
Buy for less. Buy, not B-I. Like you might try it both ways, but buy, B-U-Y, for less. And it's one of these, you know how there used to be next to the Comedy Store that head shop or kind of a glassware shop that never was anybody in there, and we always thought it was a drug front.
Yeah.
Remember that place? Well, people had the same suspicions about this place, Buy for Less, in San Diego.
Yeah.
So the police go there, and this is what they find. Dude, check this out.
Oh, shit. An underground tunnel.
A tunnel going to Mexico.
Whoa.
Or what does it go to Mexico? Hold on, let me see. This is from Colin Rugg here. $45 million worth of cocaine was seized after an underground tunnel between Mexico and San Diego was discovered under a Buy for Less store. Investigators say they surveilled the store for months after noticing how little customer foot traffic it had. Authorities found a nearly 2,000-foot long tunnel that was 55 feet deep and 4.5 feet high with electricity and ventilation.
So definitely Mexicans are coming in because only Mexicans could fit in a 4-foot tunnel.
Yeah.
Mexicans are the only ones getting shorter.
You're right about that. It is funny. They all are much.
They're like Russian salt dolls. Those dolls where they just.
Those nesting dolls? Yeah.
Yeah. Just get smaller and smaller. Buy Coke for less.
2,270 pounds of coke was seized from the store and 4 people arrested. Gregorio Epifanio Hernandez, or Henderson, as Sam would say, Lopez, 29, Jose Jimenez, Antonio Cortez, and Brandon Escalante Sandoval, along with Bob Jones, were arrested. Just kidding.
Bob Jones.
No, Bob Jones.
Hanging out.
Arrested. It's all Hispanics. They all face a maximum penalty of life in prison and a $10 million fine. They thought they saw the light at the end of the tunnel. In fact, what they saw were our lights and sirens. That's U.S. Attorney Adam Gordon thinking he's being cool.
Dude, I wonder if he paid somebody to write that.
Yeah.
Do you think he went to ChatGPT? Hey, can you punch us up with some jokes?
I heard he went to Chat Zumach is what he went to. Got it. He's like, hey, I need you to.
Whoa! Shots fired at Chad Zumach. Should I have him come on right now and defend himself?
What against the Dabbleverse accusations or whatever? What were we talking about earlier?
Yeah, I'm gonna send Chad one right now.
It's really impressive, this tunnel.
Yeah, I mean that is, dude. You know how much sporks you have to dig that, dude?
I mean that's industrial, man. It's properly. Oh, do they have like a tracks laid down? Oh, dude, they got like rail down there. So this was like a rail system.
Someone got rail down there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
By the way, didn't that alien with the priest look like Bobby Lee on Ozempic?
Maybe if you had alopecia. Yeah.
Yeah, Asians have great hair, huh?
I saw this video. This is not really news, but I saw this video. Have you ever seen this interview this Mormon guy tried to do with Richard Pryor on the set of Stir Crazy?
Oh, yeah, where he's just coked out of his mind.
It's so
That's
funny,
when you could work coked out.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it because he just couldn't stop saying the wrong things. This is a guy from a Mormon high school public access station is trying to interview Richard Pryor, and Richard Pryor is just not about it.
Yeah, I have never got no pussy anywhere until I did this movie with Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder attracts pussy. Gene Wilder attracts pussy and some pretty white boys.
We had some technical difficulties with audio and like a superstar in more ways than one.
Pussies since then.
Richard Pryor.
Back when you could be a scumbag.
When I introduced you this morning, I said that I felt, in my opinion, we're watching you work, doing a lot of work.
You're a nice person. That's why it's so fun to do this with you. Because you're really serious.
No, I am. I really am. The greatest comedian since Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin's dead and fucking.
He is so cooked out.
What do you want to know about this movie?
Stir Crazy.
Sucks.
Now, Gene Wilder said that
Gene Wilder ain't shit. He's a faggot.
No, come on. You don't mean that.
Yeah, I mean it. You ain't gonna put it on.
Is that why he said he was going to marry you?
Yeah, he can suck my dick. I don't care. I like Gene though, because he's funny.
Did he?
But his queer is a $3 bill.
How you feel, Herb? He just.
No, I'm happy, man. Look, let me tell you something. I got money. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Because if they take my money, they got to take yours.
Okay. We got that. Okay.
But he's a nice person.
Well, I started to say that.
Yes, I'm going to be serious.
Okay, Gene said that he thinks this is going to be better than Silver Street.
I don't give a fuck what Gene said. Gene don't know nothing. They ain't even edited. This movie has just been shot.
You agree with that?
No, you can edit a movie different than it is.
Yeah.
The movie, they paid me. I got my money. Fuck them. Fuck all you motherfuckers. I got my money. I'm rich. I'm a rich
doing
black
an interview with a guy that just is not answering your questions.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm having flashbacks to a few tinfoil hats that maybe.
Dude, this is the best interview I've ever seen in my life. Coked out black guy talking to white Mormon dude.
Have you ever on coke been this obnoxious, you think, Sam, in your life?
Yes.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Yeah, who wants to do an interview when you're blown out?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he agreed to do it, weirdly.
Of course he did. And then he did blow and he realized, oh man, I agreed to an interview.
Oh, good. You're the only one.
Believe that.
The rest of them out there in the audience know. You ask some of these cowboys if they want to lynch me or not.
I think we're going to see the day.
Ooh. Ow.
I think we're going to see the day when Richard Pryor edits or writes, stars, and directs a movie.
Bro,
Richard
this is
Pryor
the greatest interview ever. This guy refuses to give up. He's like, I'm going to get 2 minutes of Richard Pryor being serious. I'm going to keep asking something. I don't care how much he fake masturbates. I'm going to finish this interview.
He will not be deterred.
Dude, this is going to be the best 2 minute interview you've ever seen in your life.
He's
We're echoing.
I don't have my headphones, so I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Kick Chad out. There we go.
Sorry, Chad.
No, it's bad. Check him out.
We love you. We love you.
We love you, Chad. Bye.
Sorry, dude. If you can
go get your headphones, Chad.
Headphones and come back.
Do nothing y'all want. Richard Pryor is a criminal. I come from criminal people. I will be a criminal. I didn't get caught yesterday buying 7 pounds of cocaine in front of 8 policemen.
What do you think of censorship?
Fuck censorship and his mama. I ain't no good. I ain't trying to be no good. I'm happy. I just sucked 3 young white girl pussies.
This poor guy. They're like, listen, we can get you an interview where probably like, oh, this is going to make my show. It's going to be so big. We're going to break down racial discrimination. We're going to break down the process of comedy. And dude, I'm going to get in depth with this guy. I'm going to get to know him better than anyone's ever interviewed him. So, Richard, tell me about your process. He's going knuckles up. He's just knuckling up.
12 white girl pussies.
I just ate 5 white girl pussies.
What do you think he would have been funny on stage like that? Because it sounds like he did stand up a lot like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's Richard Pryor.
But I heard that he was
It was a different time, dude.
What do you mean?
Comedy was new and it was fun, and it was like they liked outlaws and they liked the crazies, and everyone was blown out. I mean, they were all doing blow with ice cream scoopers, dude. That's how much blow they were doing. That's why they all got Parkinson's later. They fried their systems. They were doing so much of it. It was just like huge. And they liked how crazy he was. And I knew we were in trouble when all the comics got sober because they wanted to, not because they had to. And it's like, and all these guys they would quit breathing if they thought it would give them some kind of advantage over everybody else. And that's just what happens when something like the Richard Pryors, all them, they're all outlaws. They're crazy people. Right. And then they establish a market, and then the fucking rich kids and the bean counters come in and they sterilize it. And then they push out all the because I was saying this the other day. I tried to say it on George Carwood's, Greg Carwood, excuse me, his episode on Tinfoil Hat. Mm-hmm. But it's like all these artists nowadays, they all think they're outsiders. They all think they had to fight to get to third base when they were all born on it, right? And they think they're outsiders. And that's why they rail so hard against the establishment, which is the right. But the only thing the outsiders hate more than the establishment is the outlaws, the real crazy ones, like the Richard Pryors or Joey Diaz's. They like Joey Diaz, but it's like when they try to cancel him and shit like that for a ridiculously stupid story of trying to get some chick to suck his dick for stage time at the Comedy Store, which is hilarious. Yeah. Because you had Chelsea Handler who fucked her married boss. And everyone's okay with that. But the notion that you had to suck a dick for 5 minutes is somehow a capital punishment. And now the stories come out, Johnny. Have you seen this? A story's come out where like this female reporter's like, just so you know, all these female reporters are banging their sources. They're giving up pee.
I haven't seen that.
They're giving up pee to get stories. And it's just like, I'm fine with it as long as we understand it could go both ways.
Yeah, who cares, right?
Nobody cares. Ugly chicks care because they can't use that advantage.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, I remember when Chris D'Elia was brand new, and I was just like, damn, I'm never going to be as popular as this guy. I'm just not as good looking, And it's just like, guys don't get upset about that. Men are very, very, very okay with alphas. We're built for it. We fall in line very quickly. When you're at a green room and a huge name comic comes in, they're the alpha, and everyone follows accordingly.
And it's funny, guys who aren't cool like that kind of get pushed out.
Yeah, 100%.
There are people who don't recognize like hierarchies, and they're so annoying to be around. And
it's just like, get out.
Yeah,
you're ruining our vibe here. But women are the exact opposite. Because women, bye Dana, thanks for coming.
Bye Dana.
Yeah. Oh, here.
Bye, Dana. What are you giving her?
I was giving her my keys to my car, but she has a key to my car. Right. But women are the exact opposite. They're all fighting for the alpha. So they don't, they keep thinking if they do girl sports, they're going to all get along, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's not in their wiring. And it's exactly what is going on with the WNBA. Everyone's saying they blew it with Caitlin Clark. They blew it. Like, she's not drawing anymore.
Who cares? It's a WNBA. Fuck them.
100%. But they had the golden goose, and they killed it.
Yeah.
Now nobody cares.
I mean, I didn't care before. I don't know. So stupid. WNBA. Nobody wants. I can't believe people actually watch that shit. And
nobody does, Johnny.
There are people that show up to those games. Like sometimes I don't.
Yeah, they're lesbians who act like they're watching real basketball.
Yeah, it's a lot of that for sure. So Hasan Piker, we've been talking about him off and on.
Johnny, you know what the number one female sport is in the world?
Go on.
Pornography.
It is. Hey, I won't deny it is an athletic feat for many of them, for sure. So the New York Post is reporting that Hasan Piker is consumed by his private life as a sex pervert. This is from the
Here we go again. And I don't even like Hasan Piker.
The America First Post. It says,
and by the way, it's Ashley St. Clair that's doing this.
He was receiving nudes from unverified fans, whatever that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Visiting brothels in Germany.
Who cares?
And it says with underage possibly there. So, and dedicating an entire laptop to his porn usage, which made me think of someone else I know who has a phone, like a third phone that.
Yeah, I'm about to get it. I'm about to use
the porn phone,
Ryan Reynolds' phone,
because a lot of people, the thing that they were most galled by was that he had a porn device, and I'm like, I know people who have their own porn devices. How's that going, by the way? Your fight against the evils?
Horribly. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it which would you say is going better? The American war against Iran or your war against pornography?
The American war against Iran is going way better than my fight against pornography.
I don't know what you just said there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sent me a message and I can't. It doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, I sent it to the wrong person.
Oh, okay. Piker, they're blaming it on him growing up as chubby, and so now he's kind of got a frat boy lifestyle because he grew up heavy and is trying to make up for the days he lost as a flabby fella. What do you buy that? Is that a thing? I believe that.
Or he's famous and chicks want to bang famous guys.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, like this Puritan shit is annoying, and I don't even like Hasan Piker. I think he's a fraud. But I'm not going to turn on my beliefs that this movement to make men monogamous Puritans is stupid. Why women are constantly pushed into being unrelenting whores. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I hate his politics. I think he's a rich kid cosplaying as a social justice warrior. But at the end of the day,
pseudo-intellectual. He's not a smart guy. He tries to act like
again. I don't like that, but I'm also not going to be like, good, take him out because he's doing something that every guy would do in the exact same position, which is get women to do filthy shit.
The only thing I have a problem with, if true, is the underage thing.
Yes, that's different.
Yeah. Here's him being stupid on because he was live streaming as the results were coming in out of California. And if you don't know, the Republican running for governor also, up to this point, has the most votes. Steve Hilton, a guy with an English accent, by the way, and bald.
By the way, that's the only way liberals will take a white guy is with a British accent.
Yeah.
Look at acting.
That tells you how bad it is in California that they got a bald guy with an English accent running in first place for governor. And the socialist candidate, which Hasan Piker supported, got crushed. Same with Nithya Raman, who's a socialist, democratic socialist. She got crushed. And Hasan Piker, who is, identifies that way politically, is devastated by it.
In his expensive suit, in his expensive studio. He goes to Coachella with like $3,000 jackets on.
He's so annoying, dude.
Spencer Pratt is low key exactly what's wrong with modern American politics.
Anybody says low key,
I can't listen to it, dude. I can't listen to it.
I give them no credibility.
I can't stand him, Johnny. But again, if you're willing to sacrifice someone you don't like because of something you don't agree with, then you have no principles.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, and they're what they're doing with this guy is, and for whatever reason, they're just throwing him under the bus because he either went to Cuba and did something they didn't like, or the other side is attacking him. And it's like, ladies, guys are filthy animals. Okay, know what you're dealing with, and if you're a chick and you're hitting on a famous guy, just know you're one of 100 chicks doing it. All right.
Yeah.
It's like what Steve-O said. I say this all the time. Steve-O said, women want to fuck famous men more than men want to fuck women, especially today where guys don't want to have sex at all. Okay?
Sad.
Crisis in illiteracy, a reactionary crisis that we're going through currently. Okay? Like, he is everything that I despise about American politics. Just like a random dumbass with no work, no investment whatsoever in the realm of politics, completely seizing the right lane in the LA mayoral race by just being a fucking asshole on the internet and being unbelievably reactionary, because there are hundreds of thousands of Los Angelinos that are like, we should kill homeless people.
What
like, that's it.
Talking about?
I mean, dude, I've
He
never
just
met
terrorized
one
to murder.
person who's like, let's kill the homeless. I've never heard it. I've
talking
never
about?
heard it. I've never heard it, dude. This is it. It's everything's extremism with them. And like, you don't care that your city got fucking burnt down by a woman who is on the phone recorded saying, I'm leaving town. I'm going to be gone for 2 days. I can't tell you why, but you'll know why. I can't get into it.
So creepy.
Just know, I mean, dude, it's ridiculous. And listen, you want to fix the homeless problem? Fix the foster care problem. They're just traumatizing these kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's listening to that though? That show. That's what because he's popular, right? Is he popular?
White women and twinks.
Do white women
And
listen
they don't.
to anything like that?
And again, it goes to the Thomas Sowell quote, which is, in a society that demands perfection, only liars can succeed. So they don't care. I mean, like, they're going after him for this stuff because he's like a feminist or something. Again, I'm going to stand on my principles. I don't care now the underage shit. That's
If true, yeah, that's different.
That's different. But if it's asking for nudes, like this new thing with grooming, he groomed me. He just wants you to do nasty shit. That's what guys like. Guys like women doing filthy shit. It's not grooming. It's like, hey, eat my butt. It's not grooming. It's like, how nasty can you get?
Yeah, I mean, he just sucks. Crazy story out of CBS. Since Bari Weiss took over, a failing enterprise has gotten even worse somehow. They just lost Scott Pelley. He was fired. He was kind of maybe...
He's a knucklehead too. I mean, like, it's just like, listen, Bari Weiss is a pure scumbag. But this guy, they're trying to act like he's some kind of like righteous journalist, and he wasn't. He was completely a mouthpiece for the left, right? And like, sometimes in a story there's no good guys. There's just, it's like, again, the lesser of two evils here. I'm sorry, the guy, I watched a ton of his things. He was propaganda. He's giving this speech talking about free speech. Okay, see, listen. You didn't say a fucking word when everybody on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram were losing their accounts by saying true stuff. You were silent. You didn't say a word. You're only mad now because you and Craig Ferguson or whatever his fucking name is, who just got lost his job.
Stephen Colbert. Yeah.
Stephen Colbert. Okay. You're just mad because now it comes for you.
Can we just let me just kind of just do the story, because if you don't know, Scott Pelley is the guy. He hosts the Evening News for years. He's kind of one of the successors to Dan Rather and that Post, which used to be a really reputable.
Johnny, will you run it? I have to go open the door. Unbelievable.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it was anybody who knows the news and grew up watching TV when we only had a few channels knows that the CBS Evening News was a big deal. He was also a host on 60 Minutes, and he has a new boss now at Bari Weiss, and then this other guy they brought in to be his boss. And the new guy that was brought in to be his boss called a meeting, and apparently it got pretty heated. I'm just gonna play. This is the news's recap of what happened. The CBS Evening News covering the CBS Evening News, which is kind of awkward.
And now to this. Late yesterday, we learned that Scott Pelley, a 60 Minutes correspondent and former anchor of this very broadcast, had been fired. Here's CBS News senior national correspondent Jim Axelrod.
Tonight, we had the story of less than 24 hours after CBS News correspondent Scott Pelley was fired from his job on 60 Minutes. CBS News editor-in-chief Bari Weiss addressed the decision during a staff meeting this morning. Despite our attempts to engage with Scott Pelley and to find a way back, unfortunately, we weren't able to do so, and so we had to part ways. Minutes later, Pelley issued a response that his discussion with CBS News executives was hostile from the start, and that no CBS executive at any time suggested a way back. To say so now is disingenuous, and they know it. CBS News executives dispute that and say the intent of the meeting was to find a path forward. It's been a tumultuous 3 days for CBS News. On Monday, the new executive producer of 60 Minutes, Nick Bilton, called the staff together to introduce himself. Soon after the meeting started, Pelley began to question him on the recent firings of former executive producer Tanya Simon, her deputy, 2 senior staffers, and 2 60 Minutes correspondents.
Now, Tanya Simon is the daughter of Bob Simon, the famous 60 Minutes anchor. And apparently this meeting was a real paint peeler. Like, Pelley was getting in this guy's ass pretty seriously.
Staffers who were at the meeting said the exchange quickly grew tense. Pelley questioned the qualifications of Bilton to lead the news magazine, saying Bilton would never be welcome there, and said Weiss was, quote, murdering the show. That night, after the meeting with executive, Bilton sent Pelley a termination letter saying he was being fired for cause and describing his actions in the staff meeting Monday as performative, and that Pelley had no interest in contributing to the future success of the show. After Bilton's termination letter, Pelley responded, "For my part, new management has instructed me to inject falsehoods and bias into a politically sensitive
Never stopped you
story,"
before.
although he did not identify which story. A CBS spokesman answered those charges. There is no political interference at CBS News.
Come on, dude.
Not from ownership, not from Bari Weiss.
Get real.
The only interference is the normal back and forth between editor and correspondent that happens in every newsroom.
Yeah, here's the problem.
And so Pelley's career at CBS News is now over. A career that took off in Dallas before moving to Washington to cover the Clinton administration.
Good evening.
And then taking over the CBS Evening News anchor desk for 6 years in 2011. But it was traveling the world for 60 Minutes, where Scott Pelley did much of his highest profile work. Work that ended after 37 years at CBS News.
Wrap it up.
Jim Axelrod, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, the question is this going to be better? What replaces that going to be better than that? What do you think?
I mean, Johnny, it's like it's now right leaning. Okay. Bari Weiss is a disgusting Zionist. Okay. And they're just basically controlling the information highway through buying up everything. And that sucks. But at the same time, when Biden was in or Trump was doing his thing, He was lying out of his ass, pushing propaganda.
Yeah.
And he did it because he liked the propaganda. And he was silent when everyone was losing their YouTube channels, when everyone was losing their Twitters, when doctors were getting threatened with their medical license being taken away, when parents were having the FBI sent to them after them because they were going to school board meetings and not liking pornography in kindergarten classes. So excuse me if I'm not sad.
But you still didn't answer my question, though. Do you think this, because I think there's a chance this is better, what will replace it? And I'm curious, do you think, because
I mean, it's possible. We'll see. It will be a Zionist.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. And they're going to lose more viewers. She's just tanking this thing. And they don't care. Because what they do is they take the clip, chop it up, put it on Twitter, and Twitter boosts it like it's people care.
And we learned recently that so many of those clips are bullshit. You know, the whole clip infrastructure is bullshit.
It's all lies. The whole thing's lies. The internet is a giant fucking, Potemkin village, dude, or whatever that's called.
Village.
What?
Potemkin village.
Potemkin village. It's a giant Potemkin village. Yeah, they should hire Ari. It would be the best.
Oh, that would be amazing.
They're trying to say they're going to hire Joe Rogan. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that. So it was reported, several mainstream outlets reported that unnamed sources said that they are considering Rogan for 60 Minutes. Now CBS has since come out and said that they are not, in fact, considering Rogan for 60 minutes.
I love that, dude. Hey, unconfirmed sources say Sam is going to try to bang all the Victoria's Secret models. Unconfirmed sources. But the Victoria's Secret models have come out and said they won't bang Sam. I mean, like, what are we doing here?
Well, hold on. But the Victoria's Secret models in this case are Rogan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's because they could never, they wish they could get Rogan to host.
It would never happen. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
That's hey, dude, I'm on the biggest show ever. Let me go to this show that's dying.
And so, yeah, they just lost Anderson Cooper too. He stepped down or retired from.
Yeah, they're losing all the lefties.
Well, they're losing everybody. I mean, it's just gonna be I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if that.
Dude, this hot 60-minute talk is bricking up Jimmy Brooks right now. He is so bricked up right now. He says,
"Nice."
Hell yeah, dude. I don't care what. I don't care. I know our fans on any of our shows are not aughts with a lot of money, but they are the best. Dude, all of our chats are just pure fire.
I agree.
The chats are pure fire. We have nothing but pure fire chats.
What they said,
I'll put our chats up against anyone's chats.
Part of the disagreement with Pelley and the other people that were old timers at 60 Minutes was that Bari Weiss wanted them to do, because I think Bari Weiss and the guy they hired to run 60 Minutes were like, hey, you guys work like one day a week. You know what I'm saying? This show comes out on Sunday night. Why aren't we producing content all week? And they're like, well, it's long form. We need a lot of lead time. We need to be able to go out and do research in the field and edit these stories. So it sounds like there was some tension there between.
Yeah, she wants to slave drive them, dude. You can't put out a proper story. It's not the nightly news, you dumbass. Dude, someone just broke some news that Brandon Koss says Joe Rogan is a closeted heterosexual. Breaking news.
So there was a big story this week that Trump got into it on the phone with Netanyahu. And Trump has since confirmed that he did, in fact, call Netanyahu crazy on the phone. He said Trump called Netanyahu effing crazy. He said the word fucking crazy for potentially upending Washington's efforts to reach preliminary peace agreements with Iran after Netanyahu ordered an attack on Hezbollah strongholds in Beirut in retaliation for attacks. Now, they asked Trump, and Trump said he did say it.
I talked mad shit to him. I said right to his face, "You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy."
This
Everyone
is
hates you.
Owning it, which it makes you wonder if Netanyahu is worried.
CBS reported that you had a phone call with Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, in which you were angry with him. You said, "Are you effing crazy? What are you effing doing?" I helped you stay out of jail. Is that true? Did you speak to him in those terms?
I did. I wouldn't say.
I helped you stay out of jail. She even asked
Oh,
him
he
about
did.
that.
He
Oh,
did.
100% he did. Yeah.
Is that true? Did you speak to him in those terms?
I did. I wouldn't say angry. I was a little bit perturbed at his
I don't want to piss Dad off too much.
fighting with Lebanon. You know, at some point I said, Bibi,
You know,
we got to stop this. We got to stop it. But I have a very good relationship. We've done well together. He always says, we could never have done it, but everybody knows that we could have never done it without the United States. But I've worked very well together. I like Bibi a lot, and I've worked very well with him. We had I'm a wartime president. He's a wartime prime minister. Very important.
He starts all the wars.
Yeah.
And I think we've done, very well.
It's so funny, dude. So then they asked Netanyahu about it, and Netanyahu is, yeah,
blah, blah.
I want to know what you read on Netanyahu here. So check this out and tell me what your read of Netanyahu here is.
So let's talk about the call that you had with him this week. The president confirmed that he said you're effing crazy. How did you react to that? What really happened in that call?
Well, I'm not going to get into details on it. Well, a lot of them. And if you think this is a crisis, you should be in some other conversations. But we've always found a way. We have so many agreements. We agree.
How much pineapples are going to be shoved up his ass in hell?
Program in Iran.
All of them.
We're
I wouldn't doubt as soon as BB dies. There's a story about how we have a shortage of pineapples. We don't know where all the pineapples have gone, and it's just going to be like some mystic or some psychic's going to see him in hell, just an ass pack of pineapples.
Israel to the Middle East, to America, that it doesn't develop nuclear weapons and the means to deliver them, not only to Israel and to every capital in Europe, but to every city in the United States. That's our common goal. That's what we set out to do. And to expand the circle of peace, as the president and I did in the Abraham Accords together. So we have common goals. Sometimes we have, as in the best of families, you have these tactical disagreements. We always find a way to work them out. And we do so as great friends. We can disagree in the morning, and by the afternoon, we're
still fucking.
So I was going to say,
what do you read? Because to me, he seems a little perturbed. Like he might be like a little worried. Do you think there's any chance of that?
Dude, they're rushing everything. This is the last generation that will like Israel. It's coming to an end. So they have to lock everything down. And that's why they want to merge our militaries, and everyone's losing their minds.
That's devastating.
And it's like, as a Zionist, as a Jewish person, what is your response to that? Like, how can you be like, oh, dude, let me guess, the Jews run everything? You're like, you've just taken over our military. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a bad look. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
What are you going to do? What's the argument now? I mean, you're just done. And I've said this before. Like, we have so many great Jewish friends, and they're wonderful people. And again, it's not like our friends are the people. I mean, if you're Zionist and you think Jews are the chosen people, like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean to you? What do you get a discount at Denny's? Like, what does that mean? And if it means that you're superior, well, then you're part of the fucking problem. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Hey, I wanted to show you this last week or 2 weeks ago, but I forgot. This is so funny to me, dude. So
funny. Why don't you marry?
There's this guy who was the lead singer of a band called Beartooth.
Yeah.
And he released a statement. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding my personal life as of late. He's married, and I feel compelled to set the record straight. Funny choice of words there.
Yeah.
Before it affects those I love any further. He has come out as gay, as wife of 14 years, offers her support. I just love, dude, he's just like heavy rock.
Look, I love that when people come out as gay and we already know they're gay. It's like, are you the last one to know?
Yeah, I mean, look at how he was almost like, going and, it's kind of like, what would you say? Like trying to look as straight as possible to the point.
Your name is Shomo. It's in your name.
I mean,
it's hard not to be.
Oh, it is, isn't it? S homo. Wow.
So homo. Your name is literally so homo.
Caleb S homo. I didn't even think of that. You're so right, dude. But it's almost like he's trying so hard to seem like badass bare tooth.
Bareback tooth. That's what that is.
You know, he's got all these tattoos and he wears a headband and like a black military kind of like military style.
The only reason everyone wasn't confirmed is as his fingernails aren't painted. And look who's excited about. Go back.
Yeah,
look what politician is so excited about him coming out gay.
We didn't even talk about Tulsi being out a couple weeks ago, but that's an interesting thing.
Dude, we talk about the Lego thing on
Should we talk about it? Because there was a new video that got released today.
Another video. Dude, this is the craziest shit ever. You could not write a movie on this. You could not, like, this is literally almost like this kid, Ben, is like Rambo. Think about Rambo had to take on a local corrupt police force fighting, and then you could throw in an evil corporation.
Should we recap the whole thing or just start at the latest video?
Just recap it real quick.
Okay, so
Caleb's homo. Dude, it's literally in his name. Caleb's homo.
Caleb as homo. So
no, Caleb apostrophe is homo.
So there was an older guy who had one of the best, maybe the best Lego Star Wars collection, worth a couple $100,000, possibly more than that. And he took it to a consignment store called Bricks and Minifigs, I think in Oregon. And they were supposed to sell it so that there could be money for his children. It's basically their inheritance and his life savings. This store,
scumbags,
got taken over by corporate. It was a franchise. It got taken over by corporate somehow. And when they went there to try to get their Legos back or get paid for them, the guy is literally on audio, the guy that runs that store, saying kick rocks. You know, he's saying,
yeah, we'll just take you to court forever.
Yeah, he says it will cost you more in legal fees than you could ever hope to get from these Legos. So you're just going to let us have them. And the guy, the son, applied for help in the comment section of this YouTuber, Reckless Ben, who I guess is just like a vigilante hero on YouTube. I don't know.
You ever know that you're my hero?
Yeah, I mean, he spends his days like trolling Scientology. He just does the Lord's work. And he takes up their cause and starts suing them, trying to get the Legos back. He eventually does a GoFundMe, which has raised a ton of money. So now he's kind of taken on the responsibility of the Legos from this family. I think he's just going to pay them from the Indiegogo or whatever they were doing. And so this guy goes to Utah. I think they closed that location in Oregon. The guy goes to Utah. It sounds like he's Mormon. And he tries to serve him court papers there. And the police are just not having it. Now, we just got all the footage of the body cams, or Reckless Ben just got all the footage of the body cams of what happened when he went there to try to serve them, and it is just infuriating, dude. So check this out.
Actually hacked into the American Fork Police Department and released all the footage unredacted of my interactions with them. So this is the original footage I got with the redactions in, and this is the new unredacted footage. I'm lining them up, and I'm going to keep only the redacted parts to see what they were actually saying.
I understand. This ends today. I know. We're talking more.
Sadly, they weren't able to.
So the guy talking is
that one of the guys who stole it.
This guy is Reckless Ben, the guy who's hosting this. And the man you're hearing talking to the police is
one of the guys who stole the
guy who essentially stole it. Yeah.
Are they there right now?
A much easier option.
This is his phone call to police to get this YouTuber in trouble while they're there trying to serve legal papers, legitimate legal papers.
Is he calls the police on me to prevent me from serving him.
His name is Ben Schneider. He's stalking my house. Will you come to my house, please, and come get them? I'm not going to have stalkers. Are they there right now? They're on the side of the house. One of the dispatchers made a note here saying that you were going to shoot someone. I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop? Yeah, absolutely.
She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell. A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all of the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets were in the store when Josh took it over.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. I'm done.
What are you guys doing here? So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
She is a process server and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers.
Have
They're
you-
fake
have you
papers.
dealt-
They're fake. Go get the papers.
I mean, dude, this is illegal. You're lying to the cops.
And they just believe him. What kind of cops have you ever seen where they just believe everything you say? Like, why? I guess it's just the Mormon connection because they're in Utah, but they just take everything this guy says at face value without doing any kind of research.
Absolutely. They're fake.
Can I see those papers? Yeah. So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. I wish we could just send them an email. I wish we could just send them a phone call, or the court could just send it to them. But this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government. He thinks if I just call the cops on me, he can get away with it. But we're showing him like we're not going to let him get away with his crime. So
Okay. You okay if I give these papers to him?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight. Are you okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just get
Have
her?
you looked at the papers? I've talked to the Kaiser Police Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not accepting service from him. Absolutely not. It's fake.
What would be the harm in accepting fake?
Yeah, why? How can you just go, I'm not accepting these papers?
Yeah,
You can't do that.
Well, if they're fake, though, what do you care? Just take them and put them in the garbage. You know, it's because it's obvious he knows they're real.
He's calling them tiny hats, somebody. They're not tiny hats. They're Mormons.
Yeah, they're Mormons, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine. You have that right.
Yeah.
You don't have that
Literally, all
right.
this police officer has to do is be like, "You are served," and then he doesn't even have to accept them. He can literally just drop them. But as long as you say you are served, that counts as illegal serving. So why doesn't this cop just do that? Like this whole thing could be solved in literally 3 seconds. Like here, I'll time it. You've been served. Yeah, like literally 1.5 seconds, and this could be solved. This could literally be solved in 1.5 seconds. And this police officer is just purposely choosing to make this way more.
What do you want done today?
So the cops go to this guy who is he's recorded saying he's stealing these Legos from people. I don't understand. It should just be open and shut. They ask him, what do you want done?
Besides, obviously, talk to
As much as you humanly possibly can.
I can screen charges. I'm open to screening charges through our.
What he's saying there is I can just come up with a bunch of shit and we can see what we can get him on, basically.
Yeah. Instead of serving these court papers like the police officer promised me he would, this officer would rather screen all possible charges for me to see what random stuff they can make up about me.
These guys are so dumb. Like, this is so much bigger than they've made this bigger by just allowing this guy to steal these Legos. If they just serve this guy, it would be done and everyone would be happy.
And it's crazy, dude. Apparently, by the way, he only got this footage because someone went in and got it. But he calls the CEO of this bricks and minifix place, who is also clearly ready to like back them. They must need the money or something, is all I can guess, to back him all the way.
Give him his paper back since you do not want this.
Can I just peek at it?
Why?
What was that?
Can I peek
Wait,
at it?
listen to that, dude. Can I just peek at it? Why would you want to see fake papers, bro?
Once you touch it, you've been served. Just throw it at him. You've been served.
Well, why would they? They act like they work for him, so obviously they're not going to throw it at him.
Since you do not want this.
Can I just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of
right,
a
never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no lawsuit in this.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna give this back to him and trespasser.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think the process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber to serve papers in Utah?
Dude, this is such a boomer take.
Yeah.
It's such a boomer take. You think a YouTuber? Dude, YouTubers, sadly, are real people.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Like, this is
anybody in
real
America
shit.
can sue anybody for anything. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, like when I got served, the guy acted like he was my fan.
Oh, dude, when I got served, they came to my place and asked people around like if they knew who I was, and I thankfully, the people that they asked were smart and were like, "Oh no, why? You know who?" And then the guy left, and then he came back later, and apparently they can just put it in your mailbox. They just put it in my mailbox.
Well, when we got served the other time, she just threw it over the fence.
Yeah, I mean, it's that easy though, right? It's not a complicated thing.
Yep. It's going to be really bad for him. And at this point, it seems like he's willing to make up any story he can to get us arrested before he gets served these papers.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm going to murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now Josh has just committed a felony. Lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get me arrested is super duper illegal.
He called the store a billion times, threatened the employees.
He does not want the paper. So he does not want the papers? Here's that back for you.
Okay. I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to erase your deck.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
By the way, this process server is useless. Like, why doesn't she go up there and just hand it? I don't.
Just
that's the part
walk
I don't
it to him.
Yeah, that's her job, right?
Yeah, process server's really going to ride with the YouTuber.
I mean, how dumb are you, dude? I mean, you are so dumb, and you know you're deep, and you're just saying anything to survive, and you're fucked. You lied to the cops. I mean, the problem is it's happening in Utah, where they don't give a shit.
They don't seem to, do they?
They have fake service papers. And the girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I got to serve him these papers." Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's been harassing?"
I think he thinks he's got something there, and it just he doesn't. He sounds so stupid, like you said.
I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?"
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, totally. You got it.
I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Also,
give back the Legos and pay them some fucking restitution.
Did you call the police again?
I just don't know what to do, man.
This is the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs on the phone.
Yeah, I'm done with these guys.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Willing to arrest these individuals for Utah statutes for cyberbullying and digital stalking because they're using electronic means for communication and coordinating their stalking.
Oh, it's digital stalking, not stalking.
It's all of the above.
Okay, got it.
But because they're continuing to use additional tactics and other things like that, thinking that they're being cute and whatnot, it can't continue. So somebody has to be arrested to show that they can't continue to do this.
No, we're just kind of wanting to know what you want done on this.
What you want done? Possibly can.
We're going to submit, have it screened for charges with our prosecutors, right? With our city prosecutors.
He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend
So
to be
just
a
take the
process
papers
server.
if they're fake. If they're fake, just take the fucking papers.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Just take them. Okay. Then if they're fake, take them.
So this cop goes and gets on the phone finally gets a brain cell and decides to confirm if they're real, which is pretty interesting. Let me see.
This to the police. So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old. And
They're just talking about how this girl's a legal process server, and they confirm that she is. Now we're back to this bald fuck, this Dana White looking guy on his steps here.
Impersonating an officer of the court, that carries some pretty significant.
They keep trying to pretend she's not a process server for some reason, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So then the cop, this is it right here. So the cop now is trying to confirm whether these are real.
Check with the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through. And
You can tell the guy doesn't like that.
we'll go about it that way, okay?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. I think that's all for today. Thank you.
And after this phone call, I guess the police officers turned off the microphone on their body cam because I guess they really didn't want literally anyone to hear this. Even if someone gets a hold of the unredacted stuff, not even we now can get it to hear what these police officers are saying. But anyways, the police officer ends up going back to talk to.
You should almost never be able to turn off a body cam audio.
Yeah, I mean, you
Ever.
can't pick and choose when you want to use it.
I agree. They should never have given him that option. I know you're supposed to be protecting like personal data and like maybe sources and methods, but that should be shit that's decided after the fact in the edit.
Josh.
They're screening some charges, okay? But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court. Okay.
It's a real case. Who's it against?
Look at his reaction. He knows it's coming. He's making this face like, oh boy, he checked.
But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court. Okay.
It's a real case. Who's it against?
You fucking
Against
retard.
him versus you.
Ben Snyder?
Mm-hmm.
What an idiot.
So,
he's just racking up the charges, and we're working together.
So basically, the consensus is we were all wrong here. However, let's just arrest Ben anyways.
Like, letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like, there's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like all of the different things. Like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate. This is not okay.
You're
I'm in agreement with you.
What a scam. I mean, this whole cooperation between this rich CEO, this thief, and the police is incredibly disappointing.
Again, that's why we're kind of working through this right now.
Hello. Benjamin, sit down for me. Okay. Okay. Find you back. Am I being arrested? You're arrested right now. Really?
They arrested him, dude.
I love you. I love you. Oh,
There we go.
I love you. Okay, I love you. I love
I mean, does that guy give you trustworthy vibes? And
No, dude.
He's the creepiest guy.
So now let's get to the search warrant where the cops raid.
Yeah, so later, the cops raid this guy's house.
Yeah.
And dislocate his shoulder.
What's very interesting, this means that the Airbnb is listening to these people. Because what this guy, to get these guys swatted, the owner of the Airbnb hears them talk about stolen Legos.
Oh, was that the theory?
That's the theory, yes.
My house because they heard that I was the one. So now search warrant where the cops raid my house because they heard that I was the one that stole the Legos from Brian. So I might have found out an answer of why this cop was so rough with me and threw my arm back.
That dog does not.
Before we enter the property, the cop warns all the other police officers to make sure we are not filming.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out, so just be aware of that.
However, when we got raided, I instantly pressed the record button on my phone because I was terrified these police officers were going to do something and try and hide it from the public. But I guess the police officer sees that I'm filming, and once he sees I'm filming, I think he was like, as punishment for filming me, I'm going to bend your arm back upwards and injure you, is my guess of what happened, because afterwards he says this.
The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off.
Anyway, that's pretty much all that's in this video. It shows him a little bit, but it's, I mean, what just evil fucks, everybody involved in that.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
This is just one of many. John Bryan, who we had on, the civil rights attorney, who we had on TFH, has a whole YouTube channel dedicated to people just being fucked by crooked cops and crooked prosecutors and a broken justice system. You want a palate cleanser?
Yeah, and then I gotta go.
Okay, this is the funniest fucking thing, dude. This chick is walking, not paying attention on her phone in Brazil. And dude, maybe this won't be funny. She's fine, by the way, we should say. Watch this, dude. Whoop!
Oh my god!
If you're listening, she steps on a loose.
Oh, she hits her head too. She knocks herself out.
She wasn't knocked out apparently, but she was up to like breast deep in water when she got stuck down there. A guy who dropped her off out of an Uber goes and rescues her. But yeah, she was on her phone, wasn't paying attention. And somebody
she's lucky she hit her tits first and not her jaw. She would have been knocked out.
Yep. And drowned, possibly. You're totally
Yep.
right. Somebody screwed up, didn't secure the manhole cover, and she just goes right down, dude. I mean,
Oh my God.
Oop.
Boom. She hit her tits, dude.
She is fine, though. We have confirmed that.
Boop. Johnny.
It's so funny to me, dude. Pay attention. Get off your phone, lady.
Well, Johnny, you step on that, you think it's going to be okay.
She wasn't looking, though. You could have seen. There's a little gap there. That's so funny to me. And here's another heartwarming thing. This is, say what you will.
Yeah, Johnny, totally right. Palate cleanser.
About the, here's
Johnny is a fucked. Melina.
No, it is real. No, this guy says it.
No, I know, but you're acting like that's a cool video.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this guy who says it would be funny if it was real. It's been confirmed out of Brazil. It is real.
It is real, you fucking fuck.
So say what you will about middle-aged white guys, but they're the ones who get shit done, dude. So there's a family of moose family, mother and two young mooselings. What is it? I don't know what they're called.
Geese.
You're trying to cross the freeway here, and there's a divider, and one of the little fellas can't get over. Too small.
All right.
Mama just is jetting off. Mama's gone.
There you go. Oh.
And they got the entire freeway backed up here. And this poor little moose can't figure it out. So mother comes back to get the moose. And then look, here's this guy with his trout shirt. He's going to go out and save the day. He's getting out of the car. They grab the moose. Take it back to his mother. Look at him. Legend. God bless you, sir. Real American hero. This might be in Canada. A real Canadian hero.
Yeah. Now it won't even run.
Look, she says, "You go, Dwayne."
Way to go, Dwayne.
Way to go, Dwayne. Good job, Dwayne.
There you go. Let him go. There you go. Go have a good time. Get in there. Go. The mom's gone. Now it's fucked.
Anyway, all right. So I thought that was sweet.
That mom just abandoned that kid.
Did you see this story about Fernando Tatis is in this lawsuit with this company called Big League Advance? So he got $2 million as a minor leaguer in exchange for 10% of his future earnings. It wasn't a loan, all future earnings. It's not a loan. So if Tatis didn't make it to the big leagues, he'd have $2 million, right? And he wouldn't have to repay it. It would just be his money. But if he does make it to the big leagues and gets a big contract, which he did, he signed a 14-year, $340 million contract. He now owes Big League Advance $34 million on that original $2 million.
Pay up, bitch.
After realizing he owed that, Tatis sued the company, alleging they used predatory tactics to lure him into an investment deal, which was really an illegal loan, which it wasn't. A judge has disagreed, and now he's been ordered to pay them that much more. What do you think about that? Is that predatory, or is it fine?
I mean, you got to be like, if you believe in yourself, you got to be like, I could make 300 mil. Do I want 2 mil right now to chill? So he's only basically paying them $8 million.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's 34. I thought it was 10 mil.
30,
yeah.
10%. Yeah. 30.
So he's paying them what, 32 mil?
32. Yeah. Well, no. He owes him 34, but he got 2. So yeah, he in the balance, yeah, he would have paid them. So this is something that's driving me nuts. It's a gross form of AI that I don't know. I just hate this. It's like, what if John Lennon had survived? And look, it shows like John Lennon like karate chopping Mark David Chapman. Watch this. Look at this. He survived. Look. Now he's in the hospital. Yoko's over there looking at the surgery. This is his abuse in childhood. Julian, at 43 and 83, he exposes the entire Nixon administration. He turned Live Aid political in 1985. I just hate this stuff. He reunited with the Beatles in 95 after years of bad blood. Look at this. He's there. He saves George Harrison from lung cancer by getting him early treatment. And then he exposed Beatles' own hypocrisy through their deals. And then he faced both of his sons at age 83 after years of damage, whatever that means. And then his final song called Bullet Missed breaks all records at age 85. Isn't that just stupid, dude? I hate that.
Why doesn't he know? She'll learn karate. He's with a Japanese chick.
That's a good. Yeah, is that your takeaway from the?
Yeah. Why didn't you learn? Why didn't your Asian chick teach you Asian shit?
It's so gross. It's got millions of views. I'm just so tired of it. Did you see that? Chink, whatever his name is, got banned from the UK. Chink. Yeah, Chink. Oh boy, we gotta be careful with that. He said he was banned from the UK. He tried to get a flight to attend South by Southwest London and give a speech at Oxford.
UK is lost, dude. It's
he was banned
lost
for criticizing Israel. He cannot enter the UK for criticizing Israel.
It's disgusting. It's all disgusting. Everybody's disgusting.
Also,
It's
they're
Jimmy
saying-
Stah's birthday, Johnny. Did you make that audio
Happy
yet?
Birthday to
To
you.
you. Happy birthday to you. All right, Johnny. This is everyone's favorite part of the show where you take over by yourself.
We got to do the super chats, and then we'll,
Okay, do the super
Also, so at the enhanced games, they actually had some people who weren't enhanced apparently do well, and then they didn't break a lot of world records apparently. So they're saying that this actually proves that the regular games are also enhanced. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I agree, dude. They're all cheating, and
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, me too. Flavors of the Forest garlic. Still don't have the garlic. Thank you for your sticker though, my friend.
Are you gonna put them up on the screen? They like to see
I
it.
did, you dildo corn. Here is Choke on Wax. Sam, I sent you a gift to wear on doom scrolling. I think it
Okay.
will make Midnight laugh. It's in the P.O. box. Love you guys. Well,
Okay,
you'll
it's
see that in
probably
3 months.
It's probably some homosexual stuff, which I'm in for since Johnny's gay now.
Chris USA says, birthday shout out to Oilfield Ape, aka Daniel.
Happy
Oilfield
birthday!
Ape.
Oil me, oil me,
Oil can.
oil can.
Kate says, come to Alaska. My boyfriend said we can share a bed if you take the middle. That's so funny. That's what I always say whenever my girl has like a hot girlfriend that's supposed to be staying with us. I'm like, you know what? You sleep in the middle. I'm totally fine with it. It's because she's got a lot of hot friends. Vampire
Hot friends.
Megalodon. Yeah, that's a better term, isn't it? You're right.
Megalodon.
And then he also says, shout out to my stupid fish face girlfriend for the nuggies.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her.
Fish face, fish face.
Fish face can be a good thing. CJL Omega. Hearing about the occult / Kabbalah and disclosure nonstop, they're tied together, even astrology. They're prepping us for demons doing some funny shit out in the open. Anyways, to the Gotti of gays. You're the Gotti of gays.
I'm the John Gotti of the gays. This is our month. Nobody BFs unless they get my approval.
By the way, this Spielberg movie, Disclosure Day, the early reviews are that it's his best movie in decades.
Yeah, sure.
Quite good.
Sure.
I mean, the guy can make movies. Let's be honest. He's a creep and an evil person, probably, but he can make a good movie. The guy's a great filmmaker. You can't deny that, Sam. T. Perez says, who are you picking for the White House card UFC?
I think Pryor could be in trouble.
Tune in tomorrow for Punch Drunk Sports to find out.
Punch Drunk Sports.
Where winners win. Rick says, CBS, Hasan, who cares? Iran has nukes. Where is Iran going to drop them? Yeah, that's what we should be talking about, Sam.
Yeah, and it's so funny because Iran never, ever, as far as I could tell, doesn't threaten to nuke America, but Israel constantly is threatening to nuke America.
Yeah, they do. Well, they do chant death to America, but they
yeah,
don't
but
say,
that's just a chant.
Yeah, that's like their catchphrase.
That's not their leader.
Yeah, that's their catchphrase. Well, the Ayatollah did lead the chant "Death to America," to be fair, but
okay,
yeah,
Johnny, keep reading.
But they didn't give specific threats. You are correct. And they had a pretty good reason to hate America. Choke on Wax says, starting a fund for Sam to get more pee at home so he can quit the bad pee.
So I don't know. Are you talking ornography or are you talking pussy?
I think the first P is the real
ornography.
thing. Yeah. Oh no, the other one, and then the second P is the ornography.
Okay.
Sticky Icky Liberty says, who's breaking the sim more than Reckless Ben right now? He's literally got evidence of conspiracies recorded by the cops themselves. That's a good point. Yeah.
I agree.
And what he's doing is really important, I think. God bless that guy. Bit Finesse says, remember when JD Vance said he thought he was gay in high school? Then he, quote, figured out he wasn't gay. We are being ruled by men who wear makeup on the daily. Nothing straighter than that, I guess. Simulation is broken.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
totally. Yeah, I mean, and everybody on TV is wearing makeup. That is true. Sticky Icky Liberty says a process server is not an official. Yeah, we know that. But he explains it in the video. It's anybody who is there to serve papers and who is in Utah, especially of legal age and isn't affiliated with the case. Papa Bong, say it, Sam. Papa Bong.
Papa Bong want to rock it. Papa Bong. Ooh, that's all I want to do.
How about gay and aught dollars? Sorry, I missed you guys last week. Love you guys. Johnny, let me know. Sam can watch. Just trolling.
Papa Bong.
Papa
Bong. Papa Bong want to love you. Papa Bong. That's all I want to do.
Last one here. Bumfardo's other son says, tired of Sam wasting gay dollars on a studio y'all don't use anymore.
So that's Dana.
Right? Like, who else could that be?
That's got to be Dana.
Like, have you talked about that
Is
anywhere?
that Pollyanna in the picture?
No. Have you talked about that anywhere?
I'm probably.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, I've never talked about that anywhere. That's so funny.
Hey, real quick, Johnny, we got one more.
Do we? Oh, yeah. Here
Yeah.
This is from Kari?
Yeah.
Dario?
Yeah.
Hot mom here. My birthday is June 8th. Oh, that's so creepy. That's my girl's birthday. Same as
Johnny
Kanye.
is going to make love to his lady thinking about Carrie Barrero saying racial slurs.
Shout out to her, Kari. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Papa Bong. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Guys, if you want to see me live, and I know you do, go to samtripoli.com. We got Albuquerque next weekend, 1,000 episodes coming up. Miami, I got to add that. St. Petersburg, Lawrence, Kansas, Tulsa, Dallas for TruthCon, and then New Orleans for Skankfest, and then once again, back at the mothership. Bang, bang, pow.
Wait, I got to show you one thing before you go, Sam. This is so funny, dude. This is very short. This tennis player has an emergency, let's just say. And he's trying to get them to let him take a break. He's about to shit himself. And and they just won't let this poor guy take a break.
I can't. Just explain the situation, please. Who is the doctor? I'm going to shit on the I can't give much time.
For medical reason? Or?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Do we know anything about that?
No. He has some stomach problems.
I have diarrhea. You speak French? J'ai la chiasse et j'ai envie d'aller aux toilettes. Je peux plus bouger, je vais chier sur le plat.
It should be a medical timeout, so I don't know anything.
Just quit. Go shit.
Yes, if it's urgent, he can do that.
They make him play another set, bro.
Yeah.
He just sprints for the toilet, bro. He's like, I gotta shit, bro. Let me go shit.
Do you think he even wiped his ass?
Like I'm gonna shit on the court.
Just shit, man. Shit on the court.
So he's got diarrhea though, dude. It would just roll. Oh,
Bananas and Powerade combo for sure, dude.
It's so
for sure.
Disgusting, man.
Oh, gross. All right, Johnny, I gotta go. My kids are here.
All right, let's just end it because I don't have much actually. All right,
bye.
See you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Young